What is going on, guys? It is Hayden here, bringing you another video all about lawn care. Today, guys, it is Thursday. We got home from Japan this morning after a long time in transit, and we've had a fair bit of warm weather for the duration of our stay in Japan. We've been away for 9 days, and I just wanted to show you just an update on the lawn since we've been. So we've had my family members look after the lawn in just keeping it watered through all the warm weather. So just as a little update, we can see the lawn desperately needs a mow. As you can see there, you can see all the grass seeds. So it desperately needs a mow. You can see all the grass seeds everywhere. One of the things I wanted to talk about is perhaps an issue that might affect some of you guys watching. So we can see here, if we have a look as a comparison, we can see this part is quite lush and green, if you can see that. However, if you look at this edge here and over here, it's quite yellow. Now you may be wondering why your lawn might perhaps look like this. And this is just purely all down to water. Now if you don't get enough water, your grass blades die and your grass goes brown like this. So you can see this has only been partially watered because you can still see that there's some green bits within this area. However, a lot of the grass blades have died off. So you can see it's pretty much affecting just this area here and coming down here as well. But the rest of the lawn's quite good. Also to note as well is alongside the caravan here, it's a lot more thicker and lush. Now that is due to the excess of shade, meaning the grass doesn't heat up as much. Therefore it grows a lot more because there's less evaporation of water. And same goes for around this grass tree here. You can see that around where the shade is, you can see it's a lot more green and lush compared to this area here. I'm not sure if you can really see that from the video, but it's a lot more thicker than here. But you can tell it definitely needs a mow, so we're going to get into that today, and we'll keep you guys posted on this section. So how you can fix this section is just purely by watering. So you don't need any, because nitrogen is already in the soil, so you don't really need too much fertilizer on a burnt lawn such as this. However, it's also good to give your daily dosage of fertilizer if you haven't fertilized within the last few weeks. Now again, you don't really need soil wetter, although you know that sort of stuff does help because it helps retain the water that's put into the ground. However, the main problem for this area is the lack of water, and so addressing that, putting more water on this area, will make it go nice and green like here. So now we're going to get into mowing the lawn, get the grass looking nice and crisp again. We're going to be mulching the grass. We're not going to be catching. Down this end of the lawn you can see it's really picked up as for growing. That's just from watering as well. But we'll definitely keep you posted on that area there, over there, and also even these areas I've just noticed a little bit dry here. So that'll green up in the next like week or two, hopefully, and then it'll be looking nice and good. So let's get into mowing. Okay, as you can see, I've actually dropped it one level lower than what I used to and should be doing it at. So you can see it's a little brown on the thicker part where it was along the edge, and also in these higher sections, but I want to get these down lower. So it leaves it more susceptible to burning in the hot, warmer weather. However, because we're going to be watering it quite heavily, it won't matter a whole lot too much. I should have used a height more suited. This isn't actually the lawnmower that I usually use for this lawn. So I usually use the Honda on the 3rd setting, but on the Mazport it's actually like one setting higher equivalent. So I actually should have mown this lawn on the 4th setting and not the 3rd. So that's why there's a bit of scalping on this side. However, it won't matter a whole too much because we're going to be watering it quite heavily the next coming day, so it'll all green up nice and well. There we go. Drink up. So I'll post a update video on how this all turns out in the next couple of weeks. But this all should really green up when a fair bit of water's been put down on it. We hand water this, by the way. We don't use sprinklers or irrigation. And the reason why we hand water is because it's only a small patch of grass, so it's easier just to hand water, and I find it quite therapeutic. You can see I went quite heavy with the water on this section just to keep it, or green it up a little bit, and the rest of the lawn has got a nice good drink as well, so that should all keep it nice and well watered. We'll also do a little update video on this scalping. Again, one lawn mowing setting makes a massive difference. It can mean the difference between scalping and having the lawn nice and crisp and green. Make sure you know your settings. So just to reiterate the point, if you're finding that your lawn is going brown like my lawn has gone the last 9 days from the heat wave that Perth's received, if you're finding your lawn's gone brown, don't be quick to throw down fertilizer, because if you're sticking to a good routine of throwing down fertilizer, just keep watering more, because then you'll find that the lawn will go nice and green. And with that, my name is Hayden. Hope you enjoyed the video today. Hit the thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you next time. Hope you have a great one. Catches.